And I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my love to you and welcome, and to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. Just thank you so for the love and support. We're all going through these crazy changes that are really taking us, through it. But trust and believe, everything is for our highest good. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my video, bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life, and heading you towards a positive direction. Um, and if you feel like the videos are informative to you, give you good vibes, inspiration that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, please go ahead and do so. If they're even a fellow empath, that's what I meant to say. Good gosh, that are needing spiritual guidance or just needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. While you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support is so definitely appreciated, and I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my videos. And the music I'm listening to in the background, it's called 999 Hertz, Awakening to Space Consciousness, Timeless Transcendent Presence, Pure Consciousness. Lord. And the channel is Healing Meditation, and I will, post their link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101. Heyokas, you're shifting at a higher perspective. Don't question anything you see, hear, or say. You're enduring what others may not be able to peep yet. It is so true. There's so many people that have been connecting with me that I've either just now connecting with, or people I've been connected to for a while. And, it's like when we're trying to speak something, it's like you're going through these constant changes where it can be kind of scary because these are new for you, and you're really trying to understand where is this energy coming from, how when I'm speaking something, I may understand what I'm saying, but other people may not understand what I'm saying. And it's like something, you're seeing things at a totally different angle. It's just like everybody has their vantage point, and it reminds me of the movie Vantage Point with Dennis Quaid. That was a really good movie. It was like, it was like bombing and stuff like that. The movie was crazy, but it was good. And it's just like, that's what we're kind of like going through. It's just like everybody could be at the same event, but where you may be sitting at, or where you may be, located or whatever, we're all seeing the same event, but it's all from different angles. And it's just like when you're trying to, you know, uh, subscribe, I mean, not subscribe, describe, describe it towards others, especially if they're not awake. They're going to be looking at you like, what the hell are you talking about? Are you okay? It's like, do we need to take you to the hospital? But it's just so many different things. It's like not being like a conspiracy theorist or anything, but you're starting to see things in a way others are not able to see it yet. Different people are talking about, the kind of, the COVID-19 situation. I don't know why I get this feeling, let me know. You drop me a line, let me know if you're feeling the same thing I'm feeling. I feel that they're just placing this name, on this situation about everybody's getting this kind of virus or whatever. It's like flu-based things. Some people are able to, recover from it. Some people are, passing away. I feel they don't really know what it is, but they just place it on this name because there's so many different symptoms that can relate to that. But before they can sit up here and be making a panic about anything, they're just going to tell you it's this. But I feel like it's something that they don't even know. They're at their wits' ends trying to understand how come some people are able to, heal from this situation, and some people are just, passing away from it. But it's just like with the people that are passing away, I already feel like their contract was up anyway. They had to. As soon as I said that, my nose started itching like crazy. So obviously, that's confirmation, because it's just like there's so many different things that I'm seeing, I'm feeling, I've been laid back. I'm trying my best to, communicate with people as much as I can, but it's like also I'm using a lot of energy to where I'm not feeling y'all's energy. I don't want y'all feeling mine because it's just like we're all going through these crazy changes, and it's like our energy can be so out of whack and it could be so intense. It's just like if we probably try to, put ours together, somebody's head may explode. And that's how powerful it is. And that's why a lot of times I've been having to do videos every other day and I've been laying back. So if you've been sending me, some text messages and it's taking me a while, I'm not trying to be irritable or whatever, but it's just like, before I end up snapping on somebody and have nothing to do with them, I just have to draw myself back. And it's nothing personal, but it's just like I'm going through a lot on my own, just not with this situation, but personal stuff. I'm going through a lot, and I'm trying to allow myself to heal through those things, just go through the flow, don't force anything but peep everything, you know and these are the things you never should second guess yourself, because it's like it's really heightening up your gifts. And there are some of them that are intertwining with the gifts that's been laying dormant for a while. On top of the fact is you're still merging with your past lives. You have more things are coming to you in so many different ways. And I'm trying to see, did I need to, ooh, let me see. It's just going through all these different things that are taking place, and you're just like you're having this big question mark on your face, like, why am I feeling this way? Or there are certain things that I'm doing, like, what your gifts are. Well, there's some of us that don't know what our gifts are, because there's people who are just now starting to wake up towards that spiritual, the spiritual awakening. And it can be very scary because you don't know. You're feeling everything. You're feeling all this darkness, and then there all this darkness of sadness, of depression. You're feeling other people's energy that are coming towards you. And I tell anybody, as soon as you go towards that spiritual awakening, it just seems like all type of stuff is just coming towards you. Like you just don't woke up and like, hey, join the party, and everything start coming to you. And it's just like sometimes even the evil that lurks, them harbingers, they feel you, and they're like, oh no, they supposed to be over here doing all type of love and positivity. No, let's just go ahead and try to take this one out. We don't need no more of them, walking around here. And there's so many different things. Like last night, I was working out, and my sleep been all jacked up. So I've just been a little bit cranky, a little bit uneasy. That's why I was just like, some people, I said before I snap on them, and it don't have nothing to do with them. Let me just not answer nobody right now, because certain times, people are sending me, uh, comments or text messages and stuff like that, and I get very overwhelmed because I'm really trying to find my way to deal with this, but still trying to deal with other people. So it's just like sometimes I feel bad, because I'm not there. But that's an empath thing. We feel like we need to help this person, we need to help that person, and when it comes to ourselves, you can't. I have to be a little bit selfish sometimes, because especially if I'm trying to recharge. I'm not trying to talk to nobody while I'm trying to recharge. It may sit there. Now, if it's a life and death situation, then I get it. I understand. I say what I got to say, but like, hey, let me just hit you back later. All these different things are going on. And so now you're feeling different things out, especially if you communicate with different empaths. Y'all start feeding off of, off of each other, or, you know, um, you start feeling different things. It's like, yeah, I've been having this feeling about this, or yeah, I've been having a feeling about that. And it's just like you don't never second guess it, because you're seeing these things for a reason. You're feeling these different things for a reason. It's just like even with my crystals, it's like I'm hearing the energy that's coming through it. Like, yeah, it'll be something that nobody else can hear, but I can hear it. So it's just like all those different things are taking place. It's like some of my electronics will act up, just like the other day when I kept on trying to do videos. I felt every time I felt a shift, next thing you know, it'll my screen will say, oh, trying to connect, reconnect, and reconnect. And I knew it was my daggone energy that was, jacking up the signal. So it's just like if I used it on the laptop, shoot, there have been times, if you look at some of my old videos and I move my hand just like this, and all of a sudden you see a glare of energy, like a ball of light coming from my hands and stuff like that, which was very crazy for me. So, um, all these different changes are going on, and it's just like like I said, I'm not really trying to be a conspiracy theorist or whatever, But it's just like when I'm seeing all these different things, it's like everything is like the world is like an infection. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like I forgot where they use that stuff. I forgot. It's kind of like penicillin, and it's just like everything is going around. Like I'm on the outskirts of Atlanta, like probably about an hour away, and they had like somebody on fired up the, what was it, Wendy's in Atlanta somewhere, and this guy, I guess he was falling asleep in the drive-through, and people were going around him, and they would start fussing and calling the police and stuff like that. And he was drunk, so the guy was like resisting and everything like that, and he took one of those, the police officer's taser. Next thing you know, they took him out, you know. But the mayor had went ahead and automatically fired the police officer that killed that black guy, and they have a black mirror up there. So I already seen she was about like, no, I ain't about to play this. We having too many these daggone riots and stuff like that. But I understand the guy was resisting arrest, but it's just the fact is they need to start having these cops like have rubber bullets for certain things. I can see if somebody literally took a gun out and started trying to pop a cap in you, and you're a police officer, then hey, that it is what it is. You must, and there's some people are out there that when they know they done something, and that's the only way you're gonna take them out is when they're gonna sit up here and show you a weapon, or start shooting off on you. They wanted you to kill them. That's a different story. But they need to start doing something like where these rubber bullets or whatever, or at least they could have shot that guy in the arm or something like that, where they didn't have to use to that point where they had to kill that man. Because a lot of times, like that woman said, the mayor said, there's things that you could do, and there's certain things you can do. And it was just the fact is they know they could have used a different tactic on that man, but it happens, and it's just sad because a whole lot of people were standing there seeing this. It was a whole bunch of people coming through the drive-through, and you just see this man just running, and next thing the police officers just start firing off and killed him in front of a lot of people, and people are already sitting up here recording everything anyway. So it is just so many things, and it just feels like the world is going through an infection where all the bad things are coming to the surface. All the ugliness from other people are coming to the surface. I was listening to a song earlier. What was it called? By Chris Brown, talking about the worst is over. And I was listening to this and I bursted out in tears because it was just like, all these different things are going on in the world. Why should we divide because of our nationality? Why would we should divide because we're on different parts of the world, or we're from different walks of life, or our genders. you know um I was like, I forgot my daggone sage is over there burning like crazy. you know um all these different things, sexual preferences, whatever. It's like life is too short. I'm tired of people killing people because of their skin complexion, or just because they have a bad bunch out of a certain nationality. You try to treat them all the same, and it's not like that. We all got those trying ones in every race, but that doesn't mean everybody else got to be like that. And it's just like it makes me just want to, I'm like, can we just start our own empath earth and leave the crazies here, and we go in our peaceful stuff? Yeah, it might be boring or whatever, but we don't have to worry about the craziness. Y'all can leave it one place and we can go another place. And it make me feel like that at times, because there's so much stuff going on. It's like I hate feeling the stuff that I feel at times because it makes me angry. I'm sitting up here watching the TV yesterday, and I just came out in tears because it's like I'm so tired of people being so hateful towards people. I got to deal with it here sometimes. It's like as soon as this stuff popped off, then you want to get the crazies and be bold. I'm like, look, you're not going to silence me. You're not. Just because you may be bothered by what I say or what I do, quick fix, don't watch what I say. Don't watch what I do because it's not going to change. It's just going to keep getting better and better and better. I'm not silencing myself. That's my Fifth Amendment right. You can't take that away from me. Just because people are all out here, because it was just like that day. Man, threaten my life if I sit up here and say something. I'm like, baby, I ain't that one. Don't do that. Don't put yourself in that danger zone that you don't know what you stepped into. Don't do that, because I'm gonna keep doing me, you know. But it's just at that point, it's just like very seldom you hear about any of the good things that's going on, but you see how much chaos is in the world. It makes you just want to, place yourself in solitude in some cave or something and don't even want to deal with folks. Have your own little panic room and say, I ain't coming out for the next 20, 30 years. Peace. I'm good. Give me a couple of years supply of food, clothes, whatever hygiene things I need to get, and I'm gone. Come back when things start getting better. And that's what it makes you feel like, because it's just so many different people around here. It's like even my neighborhood, and there'll be certain people that, that are not of my ethnic, culture, whatever. And they'll just look at me and then roll their eyes. And there are certain ones, they'll be like, hey, hey, how you doing? And the other one's just like, there you go. I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go. I'm still going to say hi. I'm not going to allow your ignorance to stop me from being kind, you know? And it's sad. It shouldn't have to be that way. There's different things that are changing. And it just seems like, even though this is making people like it seems like people are losing their last freaking minds here, but it's just like it seems like the more chaos it has towards other empaths that are just starting to understand, trying to feel things out. They're like going through a test drive. They're going to feel apprehensive or, get scared or get very emotional towards different things. And there's these ones that's been on this ride for a while, and, opening up and knowing what you're going through. We may feel that for a minute, but it's just like it's making you more powerful at the same time. Not like you're feeding off of, you know, um, the negative, but it's something that's heightening up in us that is like, you know what, we ready to do this. All you gotta do is say the word, we all amped up. That's just like when you go getting your whole crew and like, hey, we about to go do this, do this, do that. And it's just like we're an X-Man crew, like I was telling my soul sister Lydia. I feel like we're an X-Man of empaths. So we're going through all these different things, and it's just like it will make you feel like you're losing your mind towards things, but then it's just like certain things are so sensitive towards you. Somebody might say, okay, look at that picture, what is that picture showing you? And then you're like, oh, it's just a simple flower, or it could be a flower with a crystal in front of a window. And that's exactly what somebody will see if they're not spiritually woken. They're still blind to that. But when it's with us, it's just like the stroke of the paint. You can tell that person was trying to bring the picture alive. And the crystal that it has, it represents the love of strength. Or the flower is like a part of waking your consciousness. So we're having a different view of what they're seeing. And it's just like it may be weird when it comes out of your mouth, like, what the heck was I just saying? But you're seeing it from a whole new different vibe. You know what I'm saying? You're going through all these different things, but you're able to see it from a different view. You're feeling everything that comes from that picture. But if somebody else sees, like, where are you seeing this at? It's like, well, it's hard to explain. If you're not where I'm at, I can't do that. It's like talking to a brick wall, and I can probably get more interaction with that brick wall. But don't allow yourself to be second guessing what you're feeling at this point, because there's a reason why you're feeling certain things. Or you may blurt out something, and you'll be like, I can see if it's like very hateful or something like that. But something, you're trying to describe something to somebody, and you're like, damn, do they even understand what I'm saying? Because a couple people did that to me last week and this week. They're like, Roslynn, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I do. I'm totally there. Now the next person is not going to probably understand what you're saying, because like, I don't know what they're doing. But there's a reason that you're feeling the certain vibes you're feeling. There could be certain things you can be next to, or certain people you can be next to, and it's just the vibe can be very heavy. Or if you're dealing with a narcissist, there are certain things you can, you're like, hey, you can try me if you want to, but the vibe is like, when you're dealing with people that has that, that negative vibe about them. It's just like you rolled up on the right one. It's like not like hand to fist or anything like that, but it's just the energy. It's just like I'm here for that. As soon as I said that, my phone started vibrating like crazy. you're going through all these different things. It's like the more you start looking, you'll start feeling this pulsating. Now, see, last week I thought this was a pimple. This freaking daggone is some old. It's some old right smack dead on the middle of my forehead. I thought it was a pimple, but it turned into a mole because I was just like, I don't, you know, I'm 43 years old. I don't have pimples. Every once in a while I'll get one, but it's like my freckles are starting to show. It's just like the one me and my dad have is like, it's getting brighter, and it's just like my freckles I've had since I was little because I have them on my hand and I had them always on my face since I was a little girl. But it just seems like the older I get, the more they stand out. It doesn't look like, you know, the age spots or whatever they call it, but it's just like more freckles that are starting to come out. But it's like, since everything is like transitioning for me, I have to allow myself to go into solitude. Like, you know, I was supposed to be doing my videos earlier. It took me almost 2.5 hours just to reply back to all of y'all from the last 2 days. And I'm just like, ugh, I had to recharge just from that. And I know that, you know, I'm going through an intense transformation. And it's just like, it drains you a lot more, especially when you're having to cloak yourself from your energy. So excuse me, so people are not, you know, blending in with the things that they're going through, because it's nothing I'm hiding or anything like that, but it's just like, why would you want, you know, to throw that energy on somebody? Because I sure enough don't want you throwing it on me, you know. So, you know, there's a lot of things that may be taking place in your life right now where, you know, certain people will be clashing with them, or, you know, there could be deception a little bit when it doesn't have nothing to you, but it could have been an outside source. Trust and believe that's the transformation that you're going through, that has to be strengthened by old wounds or sensitive wounds, things that you may care for, is going to trigger you. You know, they're trying to press you to, like, anything can take place in your life that may try to be, that was sent to you to break you. This is the same thing that's going to lift you up. So it's like when this, you're able to walk away and allow yourself to say, okay, don't allow myself to be pulled into this, but it just depends on what you're being triggered with, because it could be something that you, something and someone you could really care about, and it can be very hurtful. But there's a lot of times you have to understand there's a reason for everything that's taking place in your life for it to be happening that way, and you're being strengthened from a lot of things. So when outside source come up and try to push that button or pull that chain with you, my dude, if you only knew what I've been through, you're not even gonna bust a grape with me. You know, it is what it is. I tell people real quick when I see they trying to piss me off, I'm like, dude, you're not even gonna pull me out of my character. I'll laugh at you before I damn beef with you, and I'll just have to go on about my business. So you be sitting up here cussing and fussing with yourself. I just don't have that time. You know, you know, I used to be that one, like, we can do it all day, 2 tears in the bucket. But it's just like, why am I even gonna waste my energy? I got better things to do. You know, I'm sitting up here trying to recharge now. You think I'm about to waste it on something I can't? No, I can't change, but I can change how I'm gonna respond to you. You have to go. But I hope you were able to resonate with the content of the video. As soon as I said it was 23:23. I'm giving a post notification shout out to let me see, ATL Kush. Let me see, uh, Kunstler. I hope I pronounced that way, like it's supposed to be. Demetria Williams, much love. Keith 84. Y'all drop me a line. Sorry, y'all. I had a group page. I know there's a couple of people that I'm subscribed, well, not subscribed to, that, you know, have a Heyoka page or whatever, that's on Facebook. And I had one before, but it just seemed like, you know, there were people that were sharing different things, and, you know, it was like, you know, different moon phases or whatever they wanted to share into the group. But it was like, it was like pulling teeth, and I felt like, you know what, I don't like my time being wasted, because, you know, even though time don't exist, I'm not trying to waste anything on something that I'm opening. And, you know, I want to start up to where, you know, we have somewhere, you know, even what we can freely talk here. You know, I want you to be able to go somewhere where you all can talk and you can share whatever you want to share. You know, give your views on different things you may be going through or how you see the world. I want to be able to do that, you know. And I'm gonna talk to the people that I already know that I'm connected with, and to see if they want to be able to join in, because I know they got like one or two pages. So I'm going to connect with them and see, hey, you want to be able to do that with me? And, just let me know if y'all want to do that. But it's just like I did this last time. I think it was like almost 6 to 7 months ago. And it was like I wasn't really getting too much interaction. And I was placing time in something that it felt like a waste of time. And I just didn't want to do it. But, I'm up for it if somebody else wants to contribute with me. I don't have no problem with that. But I just don't want to go through what I went through last time. So, like and subscribe, share, give me a thumbs up, drop a line. I would love to give you a post notification shout out. Let me know where you're connecting with me from. If you're from the UK or whatever, I just want y'all to be able to share more. I know there's a lot of times people get apprehensive about that, but I do understand. Just let me know where I'm hearing you from. Um, if you want to get in connection with me on a private level, from by getting a deeper understanding about your spiritual path and what you're going through. You can always find me at Facebook Messenger. Drop me a line. Let me know, hey, Roslynn, I connect with you here. I'm a part of your Heyoka family, and what issues you have. You're just saying hey or just saying thank you. That's just going to automatically get you blocked, because I'm going to have people with fake pages coming to do whatever they're trying to do. And it's just like I share about as much as I share here is on there, so they're not going to find nothing that I know that can probably block me from something. So I learned from that. So if you're trying to waste my time, trust you're not going to do that, because I'm going to block you automatically. um Share, give me a thumbs up, tell somebody about the channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. I hope y'all been having a great weekend, being very safe, even through social distancing. Give people out love, positivity, prosperity, words, vibes, and frequency. You never know, all those things can really take somebody a long way, and they may need that. So I will talk to y'all in my next video. Know that you're truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that everything that you're trying to manifest into your life comes 100,000 times more than what you asked for, prayed for, even expected. And it comes about as the same as, when you expected it as well. I hope it comes before you expected it as well. And I will see you on my next video. Much love to you. Peace. Be wild.